As the TGAs were on yesterday, and I've already made a video today regarding the whole entire controversy of whether I thought that Black Myth Wukong was robbed of Game of the Year or not, and the fact that Astrobot won it. But despite when it came to the awards themselves, we also had a lot of games either announced or games that we like rumored to be true, or even games that we knew were going to be true when it came to like trailers being shown for the first times of these games. And arguably, because there was a lot of games that were shown at the TGAs, even to me, who is like not a massive fan of the Witcher series as much as other people are, The Witcher 4 was announced. And even myself, like I said, I'm not a massive Witcher fan when it comes to CD Projekt Red. I would have to say that I am more of a Cyberpunk 2077 fan than I am of a Witcher fan. But I am still hyped as for this game, because when it comes to CD Projekt Red, you know that they are going to produce an absolute masterpiece, especially for the fact that The Witcher 3 is arguably considered one of the greatest games of all time and one of the greatest games of our generation. Now, that is without a doubt. But despite that, despite the trailer itself being absolutely amazing, and I recommend you go and watch that trailer because it is phenomenal. I thought it was great. I thought it's definitely one of my favorite trailers that came out of the whole entire TGAs. But there has been a lot of controversy surrounding the trailer itself, and when it comes to the new protagonist, that being Ciri. So if you don't know too much about The Witcher, and even myself, like I said, I'm not, when it comes to as much knowledge of The Witcher as a lot of other people, but before this video, I made sure to do my research because I wanted to know at least what I was talking about when it came to this, because there is a lot of people that are kind of like talking out of their ass a little bit more than I'm probably going to, even despite me not having a lot of prior knowledge before I did a little bit of research onto this subject itself. So when it comes to Ciri, there is two main problems that people are having when it comes to her being the protagonist. And I'm going to get the dumbest one out of the way first, and that is her being ugly. Now, when it comes to the whole entire DEI thing, when it comes to like, you know, characters being forcefully ugly, especially when it comes to female characters, I have been one myself to call out this bullcrap in the past. When it comes to ugly characters, when it comes to DEI, I have called it out multiple times. I've made several videos on it in the past when it comes to a lot of these Western publications making just terrible character designs, and I've called out DEI in the past. And I will tell you right now, I'm sorry guys, but this is not one of them. This really isn't. I don't think that she looks bad. Really? Like, she doesn't look ugly. No, I think she looks great. I think her character design looks great. And also, you have to remember this as well. Remember this, is that the way that the cinematics look is not going to be what the in-game character looks like as well. If you look at Geralt's cinematic from The Witcher 3's announcement trailer, and then you look at his in-game character, they are two completely different designs. They look completely different. So you can almost guarantee that the way Ciri looks in this trailer is not going to be the way she's going to look in-game. And calling her ugly, I mean, I don't think that she's ugly whatsoever, but at the same time, it's like this takes a long time after, you know, The Witcher 3. And since then, she has become like what it seems to be a full-fledged Witcher. And if you don't think that that's going to take some kind of toll on your body, despite you being a mutated person, and despite, you know, Ciri herself having elder blood as well, I mean, you're kind of stretching a little bit there. But the one controversy that a lot of people have when it comes to Ciri being the protagonist herself is it being Ciri. And the reason for this is because, one, people have become so attached with Geralt being the main character of this game series for so long now. I mean, The Witcher, the first Witcher game came out in I think it was the 2000s, I think it was now, remembering off the top of my head. But the Witcher series has been going on for a long time. Like, Witcher 3 came out back in like 2015. So it has been a long time since we have gotten a Witcher game, especially because CD Projekt Red had shifted their concentration onto Cyberpunk 2077, which is the reason why we haven't gotten a Witcher game in so long, despite 1, 2, and 3 coming out, you know, in a shorter period than we are getting between 3 and 4. People have become attached to Geralt, but that's not the only reason. Another reason is because she is a female Witcher. And the reason for this is because we haven't really seen many, if not any, female witches in the past as well. And when it comes to the process of someone becoming a Witcher, they have to go through a lot of heavy training. And then also one of the main things that they have to go through is the Trial of Grasses. And if you don't know what the Trial of Grasses are, because even myself, I had to look this up just to make sure I knew what I was talking about. But this right here is on the fandom side itself, saying the Trial of Grasses or Herbs was an incredibly painful trial which young Witcher apprentices were subjected to. It required the consumption of special alchemical ingredients known as the grasses and affected the nervous system. Reportedly, only 3 in 10 survived the trial, but those who did gain lightning quick reflexes in return. The trial was performed in the Witcher's laboratory at Kaer Morhen. So this is probably arguably the biggest trial of like when it comes to someone becoming a Witcher. Like this is literally, like it says in its name, only 3 out of 10 of the boys survive. It's literally a do or die situation. And when it comes to the people that were selected in the past, only men were selected to become witches. And unless you took this Trial of Grasses, you weren't a Witcher. Even if you fought all of these like big monsters and you were a monster hunter, unless you took these Trial of Grasses, you are not officially known as a Witcher. And that is one problem that a lot of people are having, because they've seen that only men were the ones who were taking this Trial of Grasses in the past, and they think that because Ciri is a female, she is not able to take this Trial of Grasses. Now, to a certain extent, they have a great point, because I saw this as well, where it says reportedly only one, like this is the same thing here, where it says only 3 in 10 boys survived in the standard trial. In the case of women, with the experimental mutation formula developed by the School of Cat, only 1 in 10 survived, which is the reason why that only men were the ones to become witches and take the Trial of Grasses, is because this special like alchemical like herbs or whatever it is that was put together was specifically made for the male body. Like let's be honest, male, female, completely different people. That's the exact same way that men and women are seen within the Witcher universe. Exact same of why only females become sorcerers. Males are trained to become witches. Girls are trained to become sorcerers. This is something that I pulled off a Reddit post from over 6 years ago, where this guy says exactly what I just said, where the boys are trained to become witches and girls are trained to become sorcerers. So we've never really seen a Witcher female before. But the thing that people aren't realizing, and it really baffles my brain massively as well, because a lot of the people that are making these arguments are saying that Ciri shouldn't be a Witcher, Ciri shouldn't be the protagonist, why are we getting a female Witcher, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff, is that it really baffles my brain, because these people are saying that they are hardcore Witcher players, that they've played the games before, that they are really indulged with the Witcher knowledge. Witcher 3 literally sets up for Ciri to become a Witcher. Even I know this, and I haven't finished the game. Now that Witcher 4 has gotten a trailer, it's definitely intrigued me more to completely finish Witcher 3. But even I know this because I did research on this before I made this video, and I asked my best friend who has played through the Witcher games as well and loves them immensely. And I asked him a lot of questions to make sure that I wasn't just completely talking out of my ass. But the whole Witcher 3 from the start of the game, which even I saw, you see Ciri being trained in the ways of the Witcher. And she's also trained by Yennefer in the ways of sorcery. And the funny thing about all this as well is that you might be Donnie, but you also just said that only 1 out of 10 women survived the Trial of Grasses when it comes to the special like mutation that the School of Cat made to make it so that females can try and become witches. So why would they go ahead and put that Ciri through that? Or supposedly she hasn't taken this Trial of Grasses, so she's not an official Witcher. Well, we have also gotten an interview with CD Projekt Red themselves from the Game Awards, where they have come out and stated that Ciri has in matter of fact gone ahead and taken the painfully and famous Trial of Grasses herself, mutating her into a powerful Witcher. Now, you also might be saying, Donnie, this is complete bullcrap. What is this? Some like, you know, they're going completely off the Witcher script when it comes to the books. This isn't canonical. This is bullcrap. How the hell can this female survive the Witcher trials themselves? Well, one thing that a lot of people are forgetting when it comes to Ciri is that she is arguably one of the most powerful beings in the whole entire universe of The Witcher. And it's funny because almost every single game, like, yes, you play as Geralt, but if anything, and I saw someone from CD Projekt Red say this themselves, and a lot of people are saying it's BS, but they said that Ciri is probably arguably the most important character in the whole entire Witcher series, which to a certain extent, it's kind of true. I mean, Geralt's whole entire destiny is Ciri. That is literally his destiny. His whole life revolves around protecting this woman. Not only that, but Ciri is of Elder blood. And if you don't know what Elder blood is, Elder blood, also known as Hein, Eka, or Lara Jean, is considered to be the blood or genes in Lara Dorren's descendants who carry powerful magic. Ciri has this Elder blood within her, and because she has this Elder blood, it makes her so much more powerful than Geralt. Like, she is, even before transforming into a Witcher. And like I said, it's funny because I see people who are saying that they know what they're talking about and that they've played the Witcher games and that they know a lot about the Witcher lore. Ciri is arguably one of the most powerful beings in the Witcher universe because of Elder blood. Like, her blood being Elder, like her having Elder blood, like completely just like proves everything that all these people are saying wrong. It's the reasons why she's able to go through the trial of grasses, why she's able to train in the ways of the Witcher, because of the Elder blood that she has within her. It's really funny that like all these things that people are saying are just complete BS. It really is. It honestly is. It's just dumb. It's like they're trying to make something up because they're just mad that they can't play as Geralt anymore. And it has been announced, apparently there is rumors, well, I think actually CD Projekt Red has said it, that Geralt will show up in The Witcher 4. But I mean, the guy's old now. Like, he's got to retire at some sort of point. And even then, The Witcher 3, it was kind of showing that Ciri was going to be the protagonist. It was like hinting at it. Even at the end of the game, or I think at some point of the game, I don't know if it's right at the end, but Geralt gives Ciri his sword. Like, that's literally in the end of the game where he gives her his sword. What did you think that was? Huh? Like, I mean, it's so obvious. They were hinting at it in The Witcher 3 that this is going to happen, that Ciri was being trained to become a Witcher. And you're mad that now that she's the most powerful being in the Witcher universe, and now she's a Witcher herself? I mean, come on, man. Come on. The arguments that people are making are just completely stupid. And I honestly think that they're just mad for the sake of being mad. But I would definitely like to hear what you guys would think about all this down below. Are you still mad? Are you not mad? Do you think what all these people are saying, do you think they're valid? If you think I'm wrong, let me know why you think I'm wrong down below. If you agree with me, smart man. But that's going to be it from me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.